Hi guys. As you may have seen in the title, today is going to be a super lock-in stream. I got 40 to 100, which is like pretty good considering my last 2 days I was getting like nothing to 100. 49 to 100, and then 14 to 90. So, yeah, playing well. Hi, Blueberx. Also, the lag was unbearable today, and I remembered that Geode had just gotten an update like 3 days ago, and I just took a wild guess and assumed it was Geode. So I uninstalled Geode, so I don't have the cat mod, and yeah, the lag was like basically completely fixed. So, yeah, the Geode update fucked everything up, and I'm really upset about it. This is temporary. I'll bring back the cats eventually. Hi, Nex. That's right, Femsack here. Up to 79 to 100 times 5 on controller. Nice. That's pretty good, I think. How hard? Do you know what the balancing is like on that level at all? Alright, now that I've opened everything, let's close Discord, Spotify, blah 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 blah. Let's make sure Spotify is on high priority. Feels first half heavy. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Most levels are nowadays. What else can I end? Anything? Nah. Alright. I think I'm good. Yeah, the beginning looked really hard too. That first wave looked ridiculous. You have to let me know how it plays. Okay. Anyways, sorry, excuse me. I did not mean to fuck that up that badly. Time to work on 66 to 100. Yeah, good luck with that. I am locking in. It's time to play Corrodere. Let's see how I do. I'm gonna focus really hard today. Might try Wasu instead of Akira. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of a big jump. So Wasu might be better than Akira because it's a more accessible level. It wouldn't hurt to try at the very least. Let me make a pinned message. Hi, Bet Aka. That's cool, Parker. And then let's pin this. Okay. Whew. He will beat Corrodere today? We'll see. Man was talking to me about this feeling that he gets when he like just knows he'll beat a level on a certain day. I never get that feeling. And I don't have that feeling today. You have that feeling? I think you've had that feeling every day since I've got like 90. Welcome, Danny. Okay, first, second half of the day. Not a bad start. Only like 6 minutes in the stream, that's good. That's fine. Okay. $50. Wait, inside the percent. It just looks cleaner that way. Alright. Well, my best today is already looking better than like any other day in the past week. Have I played the new Deltarune chapters yet? No, I haven't played anything since 1. I wasn't that invested in Deltarune chapter 1 and never continued them. Did I figure out what was making me lag? Yes. I remembered a couple of days ago that Geode updated. And the lag basically started like 2 days ago. It started to be like really unbearable 2 days ago. So I tried uninstalling Geode and yeah, like all the lag is gone. I've had like 2 lag spikes since I've uninstalled Geode. So I don't have the cats right now. Hopefully this is a temporary fix and they'll fix the fucking lag in Geode. Whoops, I just like fucking blew that attempt. 2 is really good. I'm gonna start 3 today. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably get around to 2 eventually, and then if I really like it, I'll do 3 and 4. 1 was pretty short, so that's probably part of the reason why I couldn't get invested into it. Or if I remember correctly. It's been a long time since I played chapter 1. Yeah. No, I was using... Let me think about what mod. When I was playing Corrodere, I would disable all my mods except for Death Tracker, which it's a shame that I don't have that. There's no more consulting the graph. Soggy mod. I really miss Soggy mod. And the Zoom mod, which I wasn't using that much. Going to renew your license. Alright. Thank you for stopping by. I will put that good luck to good use. Stream 26, yeah. I've had like 90% since like stream 10 or something. Never seen Parker again. That's right. 15-day long DMV trip. Thank you, Serpent. Yeah, no, I'm really liking this level still. Like, I know I'm 26 streams deep. I think I've been playing it for 50 days. That's what I have on the notepad. But I'm still, like, enjoying every attempt in this level. Which, you know, I would have never thought that I would play a level this long and still enjoy it. Because I thought a similar way about Storming Summit. I enjoyed it, and then after I died to the last click, the level began to get, like, insufferable. And I'm in a similar boat here, but... still liking it. Won't beat it before me. Oh, I don't care. Well, I do care a little bit. Let me see. I need to be top 10 on the leaderboard. You're not allowed to beat it. Oh, your leaderboard ban? Yeah, go ahead. Hey, Space BK. Thank you. Thank you. I will try my hardest on Corrodere today. That would take you more than 2 days. The memory is not that crazy. It's pretty simple memory. Well, that's not helping my lock-in session. My dog is clawing at my door. She usually only does that when it's thundering outside, and it is not thundering outside. She's just being a prick. Fine. Go annoy someone else. Well, there's no one else in the house for her to annoy, so I have to be the subject of her shenanigans. Oh, you heard some? Yeah, I guess she does have better hearing than me, and I have headphones on, so... I'm cooked. Dude. Dog. You can't be bumping my arm when I'm at 77%. Ugh, get this thing out of here. The dog, dude. I actually couldn't do anything about it. Okay. But that's good. No, I was stressed. I realized halfway through that attempt that I didn't have my heart rate monitor on, but it was not high anyways. I was not nervous at attempt, partially because I kind of knew that the dog was gonna mess me up, and I knew I wasn't gonna get far. That's stupid. I'm not really that upset though. I'm a little upset actually. Hi Zertek. Zertrick. Sorry. I'm not butchering names today. Sabotaged by the dog. Yeah, she doesn't want me to be Corrodere. But 77 is not bad. Okay. I've been struggling in that ship from start position earlier today, so not that crazy. I get her a bone treat. I don't have any treats that will keep her occupied for more than like a minute, and this level's longer than a minute. So I'm basically just asking for her to be distracted long enough for me to get far, and then for her to start panting like crazy and bumping my arm and shit. It was nice of her to not disturb me until I was at like 50 though. Oh, my dog left. Okay. Good attempt. I'm allowed to lock in now that my dog's gone. Dude, when she was panting on me, her breath was so hot. Like, and it was like crawling right up my armpit. Like, I was so sweaty the 77 attempts because of that. Now to do some star grinding. Alright, sounds good. Thank you for stopping by. Zyrtec does sound like a medication. Yeah. No, that's true. 77 was a reasonable death. Yeah, that ship is one of the hardest parts in the level. My dog's back. Yeah, there's probably a good chance that I was dying somewhere in that ship if my dog wasn't bumping me, but since she was, I can blame it on my dog instead of my lack of skill. Isn't that convenient? I can't lock her out. I'm the only one home, and she will tear up the carpet outside of my door and probably be a greater nuisance if I don't let her in my room. So I have to keep my door open until my brother gets home and pray for no thunder. I stopped clip farming and my dog picked it up for me. She's making my content now. Yeah, I know. You always join my streams and then leave immediately. Maybe you're what I needed to beat the level. You're the good luck charm. Hi, dog. Oh, she's under my desk. Breathing right into my crotch. Oh, it's hot. My dog's name is Willow. Hi. Willow. Nope, I don't find that hot. It's hot because her breath is like 500 degrees. Yes, Willow. Yeah, you got it. Stop. Stop. I did not make those faces. Hi. God, I've got to open a window. This is actually ridiculous how hot she is making my room. I can tell her to sit. Willow, sit. 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 Good girl. She won't sit for very long, though. No, I can't put her outside. Not with the lightning, thunder, whatever. That would traumatize her. I don't actually know. She only started, like, reacting poorly to thunder recently. And I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. Like, I don't know if I can, like, do some sort of exposure therapy. Yeah. Abandoned in the forest. No, I'll wait for my brother to get home. Mobile game has choices, that's right. Me opening the window seems to be distracting her enough. I'll get 4 this attempt now. Yeah. Okay. I am struggling on this click or that ship. I need to practice it real quick. No, I can't really do anything with her. She like has separation anxiety when she's like further than 10 feet away from me when it's thundering. So she kind of needs to be right next to me, and I can't really do anything about it, I don't think. Maybe I can make like a scarecrow that looks like me downstairs, and that'll distract her. Okay, I don't need to practice that part. We're just gonna restart and do this again. Okay. Beat the level for the dog. Yes, I will. I will be right back. I'm gonna get her a little treat, and hopefully that'll calm her down enough for me to like focus for some amount of time on the level. Give me a minute. Come on, Willow. Okay. Well, my brother got home, but he's busy and cannot watch the dog, so... Oh, she's got hair all over my desk. My desk is like completely full of hair. Oh, hi. Sit. Speak. There you go. Okay, she's distracted. My dog isn't. Yeah, I can close the window for a bit. It's loud. Okay. Falling off of being consistent at anathema? Like the top 5? Holy shit. Yeah, what's your progress like on anathema? Isn't 7th Club Step like a new cherry team top 1 or something? No, I'm trying to lock in right now. So I will not be able to play your level at the moment. Oh, top 20 to 25. Okay. I feel like I remembered seeing like a top 1 label stapled upon it, but every other level has that top 1 label stapled upon it, so it just all muddled together. Is it released? You're on mobile? What? I think it's easy to struggle on Anathema regardless of whether you're on mobile or not. That shit is top 10. Oh, well, the treat stops distracting her. She's back. Hi, Willow. Can't even say Zoink didn't struggle with it. Didn't he only take like 6,000 attempts on it? No, he took 9K. Holy shit. Do you think Avernus is harder then? Or is Anathema just not attempt grindy because it's like second half heavy? And XL. And Avernus is attempt grindy. You do think Avernus is harder? Yeah. And Avernus is attempt grindy, I'm sure, with the first ship and it being first half heavy. Only 24K nuts. I said that really wrong. Only 24,000 attempts for Anathema is nuts though. Hi, Willow. Oops. Alright, another 50 attempt. Hi. Okay, the dog needs attention. I couldn't have gotten far when she wasn't bothering me. Oh. Are you scared? Are you scared? She is adorable right now. I can't even be mad at her. Do you guys think I should put a photo of her in the cat section? Or is that only reserved for cats? No dogs allowed. %. Second time today. Oops. Oh, that's a frame perfect death. 1 frame later and I had that. But that's good. I'm capable of locking in with the dog. Oh, it's raining now. She really can't go outside now. Freaking. Ugh. Rarely got 200 attempts on sessions from 0? That's actually insane. This level is second half heavy, and I think I get like... I don't actually know. If I had to guess, probably like 300 to 400 attempts from 0 a day. Granted, I do have long sessions from 0. Overdue for the run, yeah. I think there were a couple of levels that I actually felt like I was overdue for a completion on. Sonic Wave was one of them. And that was kind of proved by the fact that I fluked Sonic Wave Rebirth from 54. And then Fog was another. Fog I got 18 to 113 times before beating it. I think that's enough to say that I was overdue for the completion. Locking him with Supernova. Good luck, dude. My biggest fluke, percentage-wise, is Broken Signal from 49. Difficulty-wise, it's Sonic Wave Rebirth from 54. And then, probably, since that was just a rebeat, basically, of Sonic Wave, it kind of doesn't count. So, outside of that, it would probably be Subsonic from 63, because that level's super second half heavy, and I did that as a hardest. It was almost Nelv, but I died at 95. How did you almost fluke Subsonic from 38? Where did you die? That's actually so sad. $89 because of lag. That actually sucks. Oops. Roby from 45. I see. I tried that level. I think Brody made a video on it, and I wanted to try it after the video because I thought it'd be something I could knock out super quickly. But it was not me coded. It was not my style of gameplay at all. Difficulty relative to the difficulty of the level. I'm thinking like difficulty as in like difficulty relative to the list and to the level, like the hardest like fluke to 100 you've done. Oh, Akron from 73. Yeah, no, that beats out like everything. Yeah, no, that's like, yeah. Yeah, no, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's, yeah. Relative to the difficulty of the level. Yeah, that one's harder to determine. But like for me, easily, like in terms of how hard the fluke would be if like you placed it on a list, 54 to 100 on um, Sonic Wave Rebirth would be the hardest for me. All right, locking in. Notorious for being unable to lock in. Yeah, it's hard on stream. I've only beaten one Extreme Demon on stream before, so I'm not used to having to like super lock in on stream. It's very difficult. I was able to do it on Nelv, but I choked at 95 and then had to beat that off stream because there were workers at my house. Dude, the phone. Like it's out of my control at this point. I can't do anything about it. John Corrodere is calling. Yeah, let me call him back. Let me call John Corrodere back. It's probably just spam, but I'll be right back. Yep, okay. Nope. It was some sort of loan thing. I do not want to be eligible for a loan. I'll pass. Wait, what percent did I get? 52? Fucking phone call. Like, I'm trying hard to lock in. You can tell that I'm locking in because there's like plenty of distractions around me and I'm still making good attempts. It's just futile. It's futile. I'm trying my best. I know. Everything is out to get me. If there's not plentiful distractions or ridiculous amounts of distractions going on, then it's lag spikes. I'm never able to have a good session from zero on this level. That's what I'm learning. Yeah, I hit that way too late. I was thinking about it too hard before getting there. I didn't want the frame perfect death again. It's a fine attempt still. 87 to 100 on Akron is impossible. I've heard that Akron is like second half heavy just because of the ending of it. But I've also heard other people say it's first half heavy, so I don't know. Yeah, you basically did cheat on Akron. You gotta rebeat it. What other major flukes do you have? Because I have a lot of flukes. Like, for a while, every other level, basically, I would fluke. Oops, fuck. This part got me fucked up. You know, before I die here more, I'm gonna go practice it. You can get a 10 out of 10? Oh, that's awesome. You know, okay. Based on the fact that you gave it a 10 out of 10, I'm assuming that you don't mind choke points. Like, choke points are bad and whatever. But I'm assuming you don't mind them that much. Is that a fair assumption? Because isn't Akron like super choke point carried? Hi gods. Welcome. Fluked Axony from 74? That seems like a pretty good fluke. Isn't the ending of Axony pretty hard? I'm interested in that level. It's just not the best well received. Okay, you like choke point heavy levels. Yeah, you know what? A lot of people don't like Corrodere because of how choke point heavy it is. But I love it. And based on your enjoyments, I think you'd love it too. I would love for you to play this. I would love for this level to get more positive attention. Yeah. No, Corrodere has a couple of UFO choke points, but they're like just as hard as any other choke point in the level. You give Axony a 10 out of 10 too? That's cool. Wait, what'd you give Super Hate Me World? I didn't see. Oh, you just looked at the ending of Super Hate Me World. What did you give Super Hate Me World out of 10? A 9 out of 10? Dude, we have really similar enjoyments actually. Super Hate Me World, I haven't beat it yet, but I am loving it so far. I have it in 2 runs. And it is actually like one of my favorite levels in the game to play. Well, that gives me hope for Axony. How'd you like Avernus? That's a level I'm interested in too, but you know, I'll like never be at that skill level. Pass the first spider because it was fun. Yeah, it does look fun. The awesome click swing spider. The shader seems like it'd be annoying for figuring out exactly where the hitboxes are. Sucked at the pre-drop until the last 2 days. I see. That is something I'd expect from me too. Like first half heavy levels, I kind of dislike them. I don't like being stuck at the pre-drop for such a long time. Wait, so can you give me examples of like levels that you like really didn't like and why? I've heard Avernus has like really fun click patterns, so I'm not surprised that it could have been a 10 out of 10. Yeah, I know, none of the top players complain about the hitboxes. In fact, I haven't heard like any top player complain about Avernus. It's all the kids who were like dogging on the creator for like clout chasing or whatever. I personally don't care about that. I separate the level from the creator. Like, Avernus got crazy hate for that, but why didn't like Wasseretta start getting crazy hate after Krazen was outed? Is everyone just too new gen to know that Krazen made Wasseretta or uploaded it or whatever? Yeah, I can't speak on the gameplay either, but I've heard it's fun. And like it's not like complete slop. The level looks fine. It is kind of a Shameless, the Golden sequel. Like, it doesn't need to be attached to the Golden. But I don't really care about that too much. Oh, antithesis. Yeah, like a lot of people dogged on Avernus 2 for having simple decoration, but the decoration looked good. It doesn't matter if the decoration is simple if it looks good. In fact, that might be more impressive. You didn't like minus try because it's like top 80 difficulty until 38%. I see. Okay. That makes sense. That sounds kind of similar to Sonic Wave Balancing, where the pre-drop is completely free and then the drop is impossible, but like on a way more intense scale. The levels I enjoy the least are flow levels. Like, most flow levels I don't enjoy. Accu I enjoyed a lot, but like levels like Shinigami, Reanimate, Mystic Bounds, those levels I didn't like. My main problem with those was that the deaths didn't always really feel like it was your fault. It felt like it was either the level breaking or you were clicking like exactly with the beat on the music, which is what the level intended, but you're still dying. So I hate stuff like that. And then I hate like super first half heavy level slop that becomes like super from zero levels, if you know what I mean. So like Artificial Ascent and Yatagarasu I hated. But other than that, I like most levels I play. Yeah, Shinigami was bug-riddled, and so was Reanimate. Reanimate had a nuts choke point that I would just die to all the time. So I probably liked... It wasn't that... those levels in particular, it probably wasn't as much of me disliking flow in general, but more me disliking... how the levels were created. Oh, Serpent. Okay, I'm going to show you something. There's a little click pattern thing that you can do here that makes this UFO easier. I want you to like this level, so I'm going to show you it. After the blue portal in the UFO, click twice onto the block, and that makes the pink orb just insanely consistent. I didn't learn that click pattern, and I don't have high enough CPS to make it consistent. But like that. Make that a double click. And that makes the UFO significantly more consistent. And take that swag route. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like top players always find the high CPS consistency buffs, whatever. I can't call it a skip because it's just like doing an extra click. Didn't enjoy Judgment Nines because you got 52 like every attempt and then died. Okay. That's fair. I've never played levels with like really bad choke points. I mean, I guess Sonic Wave. Sonic Wave I enjoyed and that had the 49 choke point, but I got consistent at it. I guess levels with bad choke points, or like bad like one click choke points I got consistent at. If I'm able to get somewhat consistent at a choke point, I don't care. For Reanimate, it had a choke point that I was not able to get consistent at the slightest, and it fucked me up. It's fine. Anathema for the most part. I see. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that 21 to 31. Or there are some parts that are just like RNG, like the UFO parts in some sections. Yeah. No, I feel like liking choke point heavies levels or not minding choke points is such a huge thing in this game. Like no one likes choke points. You never hear anyone say that, "Oh, yeah, I'm fine with choke points. I like choke points." And like there's so many choke point carried levels, especially in the list, that they always get a bad reputation because of it. I feel like that's so common. Alright. Locking in. If you think of any other levels you dislike, let me know. But I think we have pretty similar tastes. That's a fine death. Still a fire attempt. Can't be upset. Hallucination was weird. Your enjoyment was consistently going from 10 out of 10 to 0. Yeah, the hallucination, that makes sense why your enjoyment will plummet. I've heard that there's like insane inconsistencies in the wave and then the pre-drop is impossible. It feels like it'd be a insane from 0 level. Low-key, this level's kind of a from 0 level too. Like 14 to 100 is not an insanely difficult run. Like I can probably play from 14 for like 15 minutes right now and get a 90 attempt. That just doesn't happen from 0. Zero to 45 is harder than 15 to 100. Yeah, that was how I felt on a couple of levels. That's how I felt on Yatagarasu and Artificial Ascent, and I just don't know how that's possible, or how people enjoy that. Like Tria enjoyed both those levels. I guess he got consistent at the pre-drop for both of them, and fluked Yatagarasu. But like, if you don't get consistent like immediately at the pre-drop, they're just miserable. My dog hasn't bothered me in a minute. Oh, that's because my door is closed. Whoops, I don't know when that happened. Whatever, I'm just gonna leave it that way. Didn't enjoy Natural Disaster. Well, that's fine with me. I was never interested in that level. It's too wave carried for me. Oops. That's a fucked death. $35. Yeah, you didn't say you liked Tunnel of Despair. That level looks cool. I think, let me look at the list real quick. I know I'm getting distracted, but I need a tiny break. Of the top 10 right now, the 3 levels that are at the top of levels that I would want to be, if I had the skill, would be Avernus, Bubawamba. Oh shit, Tunnel of Despair isn't in the top 15 anymore. Okay, we're gonna say top 15. The top 3 picks in the top 15 for me are Avernus, Bubawamba, and Tunnel of Despair. $92 times 4 and 94. That's nuts. I knew the ending of Tunnel of Despair was kind of insane, but that seems unlucky. Or unfortunate. Or something. Want to do Bubawamba, but it's too not your skill set. Dude, it's true. Bubawamba is so... I think Bubawamba is honestly overhated. I know you can't see the gameplay, but it's like a cool level. It's a cool level. I love the ending as well. The ending of the level is so cool. And the elevator cutscenes. It's just a sick level. I know you can't see it, and there's like invisible ship frame perfects, but it like fires all the awesome neurons in my brain. Neuron activation. Anathema, Buwam, and every end. Yeah, every end was cool. I would go for that level, or I would say it's in my top 3, but I know that that level is significantly easier to make progress on than it is to finish, and that's the same with Nullscapes. I think those are both super cool levels, but they're more like the viewer-friendly levels and player-friendly levels. I think Bubawamba is not viewer friendly level. It doesn't look good to the naked eye. I wonder how WizKid is doing on Boobawamba. You know, maybe I shouldn't talk when I'm far. Yeah. Genius idea, genius sack. Okay, 35 times 2. That's honestly embarrassing. Yeah, Boobawamba's ending is based on like some 3 random objects that you find in the level. It's kind of like the Art of the Blade thing, if you know how that ending works. But I don't know what the 3 objects are. I don't know how easy they are to spot. Top 3 you want to beat and haven't beaten would be Amethyst, Tidal Wave, and Nullscapes. That's just the top 3. Oh, yeah, okay. I've heard, like, I've heard that Amethyst looks cool and fun, but I've heard that it is not cool and fun. And I honestly trust Stoink's opinion on that. He rarely has a bad experience on levels. But he had bad experiences on Thinking Space 2, which makes sense. I'm pretty sure Doggy does not like Amethyst. Or maybe. I think Doggy said that both of the new top ones were like terrible. But Zoink had issues on Nullscapes, which is how I know that that level's like back end of the experience is going to be the roughest thing ever. And that's why that one's narrowed it down for me. Oh, you didn't wait. Amethyst, Zoink is hating on like day 5, which is nuts. I've never seen him hate a level that early on. Like, the dude had fun on Exasperation, I'm pretty sure, for like the short time that he played that. If dude's having fun on Exasperation, there's no way that Amethyst can be like that fun. The Zoink's difficulty opinions are kind of whack, but like if he dislikes a level, I think the level's like, it's kind of safe to assume that the level's not that great. Well, no, it's not if he takes more than a couple of days on it. It's like, usually, it's just if the level's bad, he hates it. Because he hated Subterminal Point. He, like, was so upset with that level. And he hated Apocalyptic Trilogy, too. And I've never heard a good thing about either of those levels. So, that makes sense. I mean, yeah, I think I just trust Zoink's enjoyment opinions on stuff like that. Like, he might enjoy a bad level, whatever, but if he dislikes a level, that's usually an indicator to me that the level's probably dog shit. Yeah, I don't pay attention to that many opinions. Zoink is one of them. Yeah, Subterminal Point is the bad True Effect sequel. I think Zoink is the only top player opinion I actually pay the slightest bit of attention to. "30 ending deaths on Tunnel of Despair." It's not a long level. Is it super second half heavy, or is just like the last 10% ridiculous? Yeah, no, his difficulty opinions are actually so terrible. I don't know how he's not opinion banned, actually. Especially on verifications, it's just awful. Oh shit, it is long. 1 minute 40 seconds. Yeah. Okay. Oops. Yeah, don't give it to Zoink. Yeah, sometimes I find myself like underestimating how much skills Zoink has, especially when he's working on a verification. Because sometimes it takes him so long and he's saying, guys, it's like top 8 or whatever. And then he does like a rated top 8 in like 5 days. And you realize that, oh yeah, he's just like way underestimating the difficulty of his verifications. $69 times 23? Holy shit. That's so choke point carried. That's kind of awesome. Guess where you flew Hot Rod from? 55. That's my guess. Okay. Oh, fluked it from 96 times 16. Yeah, that's a that's a pretty awesome fluke. When did you beat this level? How did you die to 96 times 16? Oh, wait, isn't that a like invisible straight fly basically? Okay, you know what? I understand it. The straight fly in Hot Rod does look terrible because your ship just like sways side to side. Like, honestly, looking at it, I thought that I might have a better chance doing the straight fly without looking at it. Oh, it's not the straight fly? Oh, okay. Hi, Abigail Jackson. Welcome to the stream. I didn't realize that he added a CBF blocker to thinking space too. And he did it without Cairo knowing. That's kind of crazy. I'm pretty sure he asked... Oh, no. I was going to say he probably asked permission for... Or I thought I remembered him asking for permission to, like, add, like, the CBF frame perfect on Quantus. But no, he asked permission for, like, the troll face at, like, 40 or 60 or something. That troll face was awesome. For those who know face. Element 111 RG ship. I don't know what that ship has. I don't know what goes on in that ship other than the straight fly at the end. Or no, in Element 111 RG, I don't know what goes on other than the brick breaking one. Asking people to help him find the CBF blocker on the level because he couldn't find it. That's hilarious. Did Cairo remove it? Yeah, sure. After this, I'm locking him though. I'm assuming this is not the ship. Around 82%. This is a UFO, right? Oh, the mini ship, stuff like this. This, I hate this type of structuring. Yeah, this is fucked. Okay, yeah, I get that. Yeah, I'm surprised this is in Hot Rod. Just insane mini ship control. I'll pass. 7,000 objects for element 1 RG is nuts. Upside down and 2 times speed. Okay, yeah, that's bad. $16 times is awesome. I'm sorry. That is actually terrible. Yeah, I'm curious if Cairo blocked or found the CBF block and removed it. I wonder if he updated it and that's the reason it's not rated or something. Something along those lines. Hated Glide? I think I would hate Glide too. I never tried it though. Wait. Have you played Sunset Sandstorm? Sunset Sandstorm is super first half heavy, but I actually like Sunset Sandstorm and Black Blizzard. I don't know why. You didn't like Sunset Sandstorm? That's fair. I think Sunset Sandstorm was like an anomaly that I liked it. Usually I hate sitting at the beginning of the level for that long. I guess part of the reason why I liked it is I expected it to be worse than it was for me. Like, based on Tria's experience, I expected to make it to the, like, the build-up, like, 20 times total, but no. I was way better at the pre-drop than I thought I would be. Oops. $46 hardest? That's nuts. How hard is Glide? Is it at like the high range of entry or something? $780, I see. How hard did you find a hot rod? That's a crazy opinion. Oh, he's gonna do it. I'm actually a little curious. We're now at 40. Is there not a start position in between 66 and 79? Oh shit. This guy has beaten fucking 3 levels in between a Thanatos and Wasseretta. I think I've beaten like 10 levels at least with like in between a Thanatos and Wasa. That's like my favorite difficulty range. That's so much. Hi, Super Hate Me World. Zodiac. What'd you think of Zodiac? Because Zodiac is another level I'm interested in. Of course, when you're done listing. Should be all. I see. The paroxysm of rage is nuts. That will look so bad. Didn't hate it. I see. Do you have plans to do Deimos? That's like my favorite top, what, 20 right now? I think it's only top 20. Oh my god. It's between Deimos and Menace. Want to do Deimos? It's cool. I'd be so happy if you did Deimos. Why is it sounding weird now? There's hair trapped under my SEO device because my freaking dog. Oh my god, my desk is actually so hairy right now. She like shed upwards somehow. I don't get it. For that big of a jump, I think 66 to 100 on day 2 would be pretty damn good. Levels you beat in your top 10 this year? Every single level in my top 10 I beat this year. I think I probably actually beat like every single level in my top 15 this year. Or within the last year, not this year. Hi man, welcome. By this year, do you mean like the last 6 months or 7 months, I guess, or like why am I getting another call? Sorry, wait. By this year, are you talking about like the last year or the last 7 months? That's what I meant. Oh, you mean 2025. That's actually crazy. At the beginning of 2025, my entire top 10 had been done within the previous 6 months. But that's not true anymore. Corrodere is taking me too long. I also definitely won't kick Storming Summit out of my top 10 within the next like 3 months. So I think that'll be the first level in my top 10 to ever reach a year. Oh, welcome back, Zero Trick. You haven't missed much. I have not been locking in like at all. I have been conversating too much. I'm not locked. Ghost and someone. Okay. I got it. Well, thank you for joining. It was fun talking with you. Do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Huh. Apparently there's like a tornado warning in my area. If there really is a tornado warning in my area, then that's actually fucked. God is going out of his way to do everything he can to stop me from beating this level. This is... Next stream my Wi-Fi is going to cut out and then we're just not going to be able to stream. Everything is working against me. $66.88. It seems like you're really consistent from 66. You just like are dying to the end a lot. Like you're consistent with the first 20% of 66, basically. What refresh rate did you beat the Sulfur Sea on? Was that one also 60? You did on 360? That's crazy that that's still in your top 5. I had a weird trajectory. It kind of fucked me up. Gonna die instantly at this wave. What level are you playing? Supernova by Motu? I've never heard of it. Abel took longer than the Devon? What? Okay. I'm not playing super well at the beginning. I just want to do like a quick no-clip run. So, here we are. I'm no-clipping. I'm cheating right now. I'm just doing it so that I can see the rest of the level real quick. Make sure I'm still playing well, basically. Or practice the whole level. Whatever. Usually when I do this, I play better for a short amount of time. Okay. That was a fine run. I died at a fair amount of the choke points. But I think I had 3 deaths at the beginning too, so considering that, it really was not a bad no-clip run. I'm still clearly pretty decent at the level. 66 to 100, nice, let's go, dude. Alright, wait, I have to turn off the no-clip text. It'd be terrible if I ruined my completion with that. GG on 66 to 100. That's huge. I'm actually getting another phone call. It's another spam call from fucking New Jersey. Fuck off. I had no distractions during that no clip run too. It's because he knew it was in no clip. He knew I was in no clip. As soon as I'm not in no clip and I pass like 50%, like everything goes wrong. Last wave of Abel 60 times. Yeah, I've heard that like the ending of Abel is super hard. Oh yeah, I remember you going for that. You were going for it at the same time as Color. And that's how I learned that Color was going for Abel and not Blade of Justice. Because I joined your streams here and there during that. Man, one of my 9 deaths in the no clip run was at the Goob 66%. I mind blocked that click pretty hard today, so hopefully if I get there I'm not completely selling. Good luck on your extreme Zer trick. Okay, my game's kind of choppy right now. I think I would benefit from a restart. Attempt check for 66 to 100. Yeah, I'm curious to see. 3.7k. That doesn't seem that bad. Have you learned any other of the level? Anything else in the level? That's what I meant. Alright, task manager. Come on out. Oh, why do I have Firefox open? Oh, it's just YouTube Studio. Gone. Goodbye, YouTube Studio. Learn 25 to 100. That seems really good. Okay, Geometry Dash goes on high priority. Oh, the daily chest. Yay. Okay. Now I'm ready. Daily chest luck. Okay, we're off to like 2 really bad lag spikes. Nope, stop. I swear to God. Stop. What is this? This is unplayable. What the fuck? Okay. No more lag spikes, please. How did restarting my game make it like so much worse? What was that? Stop. Stop. I'm actually serious. What the fuck? You guys are seeing this. Like the lag spike. Okay. When I watch streams sometimes and people say they get lag spikes, sometimes I can't see them. Sometimes it's only visible like when you're playing the level because you have to pay that much attention to the level. I'm 100% sure that you guys could see those lag spikes. That's how fucking bad it was. I can't even leave. I can't leave this screen. Alright, what the fuck can I do? What am I able to do to fucking stop this lag? We're gonna restart the game again. We're gonna open Task Manager and make sure that there's nothing crazy going on with my CPU. No, it's an OBS. Oh, yeah, the Lagathon is back, dude. Or Lagatron. That's what my game is called. Okay, change the priority to high. What else? Are there any like crazy tasks I can end because they're not doing anything? Here, let's end this. I don't know why the Windows subsystem for Linux installer is a program that's running on my computer in the background. Why does an installer need to be like running in the background? That's awesome. Thanks, Windows. Okay, we're gonna keep Task Manager open. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything about it now. We're not going to mention the L word at all for the rest of the stream and hope that that helps the situation. It's a fine attempt. Yeah, I don't know how you die to the top spike here, but yeah, sure, that's fine. Whatever. Playing Now Will Let Go. I don't know what that level is. Is that Extreme Demon? fuck is happening with that part? I'm gonna go practice it real quick. It like just feels different than it normally does today. I don't know why. Okay, that's good. Decent at the ship, I guess. Okay. First far attempt in a very long time. It's fun that I died here. It's a hard ship click. But at least I can still get to the second half. I just have to lock in from there on out. And I can do it. I can do it. I know I can do it. Why there? Yeah, it's a little bit of an upsetting death, but it's whatever. I'll just get past it here soon. I told you I would get past it soon. Now I just have to get past 52 soon. Gotta do 50 to 100 from 0 now. Yeah, that's right. I think 49 to 100 might be like the run to 100 I've done the most, other than stuff like 78 to 100. Like, it's easily the run that I've done to 100 the most that is like greater than like 30%. I did not get past it soon. I fucking just died to it again. Yeah, I'm starting to grow a mind block for this click. Let's go practice it real quick. It's just that click. There's like 5 other clicks in that part that are the exact same like timing frame, and I just don't die to them. Like, this is where I could be getting. Is actually where I could be getting. Oops. I'll just get to like goop from here twice, and I think I'll be happy. kind of an unfortunate death. Oops. I clicked and released before I landed on the new platform. Ugh. Okay, one more. You ironically find the waves easy now? Ironically or unironically? Okay. Let's do this wave to 100 and then I'll go back from 0. Okay, that was easy enough. Ironically, because you did do some wave grounding before playing like a top 152. Okay, I see. Yeah, I mean, it is just like a 17% run. I get 17% runs out the wazoo. It's just the big one hundo that I can't get. Man, it's crazy to think that I fluked, I think, like 56, or I fluked every percent in between 56 and 83, like 4 times when I got all those really good runs, and now I'm just dying there over and over again. Bro. Oh, the ship is kicking my ass today. Yeah. No, duels are like always the learniest part of a level for me. Like, even that wave duel at like 21% or whatever in this level was hard for me to learn. Of course, it is just like 3 really hard clicks, but kind of feels like you're tracking 2 waves at once. Just because the hitboxes on each side are different. Beat Plasma Pulse 3 recently? What the fuck? I didn't even know. That shit's like as hard as the Devon. How long did it take you? Yeah, I went way too high in the ship, but that's a good attempt. I finally got past like the 50 mind block, which is good. It took more attempts than the Sulfur Sea. I mean, it is like, whatever. It's top 200? It's gotta be top 200 still, right? A day and a half? What the hell? A day and a half and more attempts than the Silver Sea. That's crazy. Oh, Plasma Pulse 3. I was thinking of PPF. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, I'm chopped. I think I did see that, actually. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. And then hopefully I'll come back playing decently still. Oh! All the thunder stopped, so my dog shouldn't be bothering me anymore either. Yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, I gotta warm up my fingers again. Doing arm circles. The water is kind of cold and my fingers are almost numb. Okay. Should be good enough. Yeah, I completely mixed up plasma pulse 3 and plasma pulse NLA. It's actually cooked. I don't know how I did that. Well, it seems like the practice at the 50s paid off, which I'm very happy about. Can we not have this like unevenly aligned? Thanks. I think it took me 2 days to beat Plasma Pulse 3. I did get very lucky with it though. I fluked it from like 60 something. Fluked it from the duel. Shouldn't have done that either. Yeah, the duel was weird. It felt kind of like unlucky if you died there after you learned it. It was just like kind of an RNG thing, if I remember correctly. Dog's distracting you. Bro joins the club. Yeah, I was really happy to fluke that level. The UFO was actually kind of miserable. So the fact that I didn't have to suffer there for that much time was really nice. Yeah, you can send it to me, but I have Discord closed right now. I'll have to check it out either at the end of stream or after stream. Or on my phone. I'll just check it out on my phone. Ugh, you did send it. I didn't hear the vibration. Let's see. What is happening here? Oh, the bottom cube jumped too early. Or I guess both cubes did. This was a really awkward duel. Wait. Weird. Yeah, it's kind of a bullshitium death. He was nervous. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I think I was like so nervous at the end of Plasma Pulse 3 because I really did not want to deal with that UFO any more than I had to. That's probably one of my luckier flukes. Nabi let go practice done. Nice. The stupid... Yeah, the one at like 60. Early 60s. Yeah, that one. That doesn't work half the time. Yeah. Yeah. If I didn't fluke it from 60, I was definitely spending like an extra day on that at least. Yeah, I rated that, or I gave that level a fairly high enjoyment, but only because I fluked it and I only had like 3 deaths at the UFO. If I had any more, the experience was going downhill fast. Skill-based level. I wonder if this constitutes as a skill-based level. The practice in the 50s only paid off for so long. 52 times 4 today. That's the most I've ever died to 52 in a day for sure. A close second is day 43. I died to 52 3 times. That's where the mind block really started, I think. Okay, sorry. I'm done dying to 52. Never again. I am better than that. I'm better than to be bested by 52. I'm just getting bested by 50 instead. 50 times 4 today, 52 times 4 today. It's 10 second half attempts. I'm just completely selling on them. You know what? Here, we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna practice the 50s from 40%. Hopefully this will simulate more what it's like to get there from 0. Inconceivable. You seem like the type of person that would like The Princess Bride, or that like would have watched it and enjoyed it. I feel like you've watched The Princess Bride. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes, yeah. Good movie. I'm planning, or I need to rewatch it. Shit. The entire script memorized? That's nuts. $90 to $100 on the level. Nice. Oh. I'm not struggling to any one part with the ending right now. I just kind of die here and there. That's good enough. I'll have to check out Nabble Let Go after stream. I don't know anything after that about that level. Alright, back from 0. Hi Deimos. Welcome. How are you doing? Good, that's good. Want to go for Heartbeat. Yeah, Heartbeat is a cool level. I was on mouse when I beat it, and practicing the wave spam. While you don't have to practice the wave spam, doing deep runs that include the wave spam were just exhausting. HFG! Hi, Darkster. You don't like the first 20? The first 20 I actually liked it quite a bit. I think my problems laid in like the ball and the UFO after the drop. Or in the drop, before the wave. Mostly the ball. But the first 20% was like really satisfying to pull off. Getting views, that's alright. I do appreciate everyone here. I know this isn't like the most entertaining stream with me trying to lock in. Future streams I'll make better once I beat this level. What is Lagathon? I was just getting a ton of lag, essentially. I'm not currently, but it was like unbearable for a couple of parts of the stream. How many attempts so far? I don't know. 9,000. I think I have like 600 attempts from 0 today. It's like... Wait. I'm doing math. Like 54,000. True, I hack verified that level. I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry for hack verifying my start position copy for Corrodere. I can unlist it. It's probably the best start position copy on the servers. The only other one I played, the music was somehow off sync. Also, people that make start position copies that don't actually play the level have a problem with like putting the start position too close to the gameplay ahead of it. So it just grinds endless attempts. Oh, wait, I actually can't unlist it. I have the wrong song for this level on the start pause copy. It's the Crimson Planet song, and I never changed it. Did that for the reveal video. Berbertron. Okay, I need to lock in. I'm not paying attention. I wasn't even close. I would look at the cats right now if I had them. But I don't. I just have to imagine them. This is helping. This is true. This is my hardest. Or next hardest. Honestly, like, basically every attempt to goob is basically a hardest. Like, getting to goob is probably harder than fog. I wasn't even close again. Everything else in that attempt felt really good. Really? I died to like the freaky bug thing. That's annoying. It's really annoying. First time I died here was yesterday too. Like never died here before yesterday. I was so sure that that would be a second half attempt, and then it cock blocked me. Okay, another 40 attempt back to back. I'm regaining my consistency. Oops. Almost like 3 far attempts in a row. No biggie. No. How close was I? I was probably like 2 frames off. Shit. That is the first time I made it to the wave in like a long time. Wait, today is the 24th. The last time I made it to the wave was actually before the Sackathon A. It was day 34. It was 5:30. About 25 days ago was the last time I made it to the wave. So yeah, I was pretty nervous. I was shaking a little bit. Really good attempt. If nothing else happens today, I'm happy with that. I need to cool down a bit. Hi, Nick Player? I'm gonna assume Nick Player. Welcome to the stream. I'm sure that's a warm welcome. But that's really good. I actually got to the wave another time. I think that's like my 5th attempt to the wave, which is good. It's good. It's progress. Oh, I feel like before the Sackathon, whenever I got to the wave, I didn't feel like I necessarily earned my wave attempts. They felt like flukes, you know? This one, I felt like I properly earned it. I properly worked hard for this attempt. I probably should have gotten a wave attempt much sooner than this. But, hey, a wave attempt is a wave attempt. Honestly, I probably shouldn't have died in that spot in the wave. I'm usually, at this point in the level, I'm like consistent enough to only be dying at like 90%. But it's whatever. It's been so long since I've gotten to the wave, I'm just happy that I got a wave attempt. Oops. I knew, like, as soon as I thought I was dead when I did the first click. And I just held way too long. But hey, another ship attempt is really good. I'm doing well right now. Stop. Sorry. I'm proving that I can, like, actually perform on stream if I, like, really lock in, which is nice. I don't think I've ever had a proper lock-in session like this. Even in the middle of the stream, I was talking more than I was focusing on the level, so... Okay, I'm back. I took a deep breath there, but I really actually wasn't that nervous. What is happening? My consistency? Is this the first time I've passed Goob more than twice in a day? No, I've passed Goob 3 times in a day before. But that does not mean that I'm not having a good day before. Good day. Good day. Wait, did I just delete the attempt? Whoops, I accidentally deleted my 78 attempt in the progress pad. Whoops. I'm putting it back. Oops, not 768. 768% on this level would probably be the hardest achievement in this game. Maybe not. Actually, most definitely not, considering W Popoff has done Slaughterhouse 3 times in a row, and I'm sure that is significantly less consistent than this. Birmingham. I usually never perform this good at the end of stream, so I'm proving a lot of things to myself right now. Yeah. I feel skilled playing this level. Thinking about how every time I pass like 63, I'm basically doing an achievement that is harder than my hardest. It makes me feel accomplished. Oops. Alright, 45. I think that's like the 4th time today. Yeah. It's fine. I still feel really good at it. Like, I don't feel like I'm mind blocking it. It's just a hard click. Whereas 52, I do feel like that's a mind block. Or felt like I seem to have crushed it. Yeah, no, I knew I was gonna die there. I said I crushed the mind block. It just came back. I just need to not think about the click. Welcome back from your nap. You missed like back to back to back super far attempts. I got like 88, then 62, then 78. How was the nap? Slowly fixing your sleep schedule? Yeah, I'm pretty happy about it. My first last wave attempt in like almost a month. Hey, that's the 6th time I've gotten to the ship today. That's not bad. That's far from it. Yesterday I got to the ship 1, 2, 3, 7 times. And today I felt like I was playing like significantly worse. So I'm glad that I brought it up to 6 at the very least. Or maybe I wasn't playing significantly worse. Maybe I was just more distracted when Serpent was in the stream. Or not Serpent. Serpent, yeah. Clicking as white noise. That's good. I forgot what I was gonna say. It sounds pretty satisfying to me, but like when I listen back to it in my recordings, it almost sounds gross. So I'm glad you enjoyed enough to fall asleep to it. Back to back ship attempts though. I just held way too long. Like it wasn't even close. Hey, but we're up to 7 ship attempts today, which is tied for yesterday. Granted, yesterday I didn't die as much in the ship, but you know, getting to the ship is still a massive accomplishment in its own. Oh, that's good, Danny. I'd be worried if it didn't fix it. Man, thinking about it, those last 2 ship attempts, I like wasn't even close to nervous. Yeah, I know, I don't have the heart rate monitor on. I'm mitigating distractions. I'll probably have it back next stream. Wow. I'm like throwing at the ship, but 8 ship attempts in a day is like kind of nuts. It's the most I've had. Easily. Let's go practice it real quick. Hope I can get to it like one more time today. Yeah, the saw is a little annoying, but it's not too far in the way. Yeah, the last 2 times I like held too long or something, so I really shortened the amount of time I clicked to compensate, and it did not bode well. But I'm getting the initial click, which is the hardest part. At least I am from 0. Alright, back from 0. What the hell? I've never seen that before. Why is that sauce hitbox so square shaped? Okay, I'm ignoring it. Hi, Astigamism? Astigamism? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing very good. How are you? That's good. Sorry, I'm not doing level requests right now. I'm trying to lock in on this level. Only a couple more drop attempts and then I'm going to end stream. I've got to go here soon. You know what? That's actually a good place to call it. Well, did make good progress today. I had how many second half attempts? 17. That's only like one short of my best. So that's pretty good. And then of course 8 ship attempts today. That's like nuts. That's like end game consistency. Alright, but thank you guys for coming. Sorry that this wasn't a super interactive stream. Really needed a lock-in session. Tomorrow might be a similar thing, but we'll see. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow. I am excited to continue grinding this level. I feel like I'm really close. But have a good one, guys.